We know why I'm here though. We know why we're here though. We all know. We all know why I'm here. We all know. We all know. And her name. Okay, I need to make sure my audio work. Her name. Where is she? 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 Where? Her name is Daughter. Now, since Daughter's appearance, her initial first appearance, I've been like, oh yes, we love Daughter. We stan Daughter. However, comma, there was something missing. Something missing from the core because Fusion Burst, but nobody here does Fusion Burst stuff other than Daughter. Is what you may be thinking to yourself, chat. That's what you may be thinking, but lo and behold, Denia. And does Denia do Fusion Burst? Also, comma, bullying is on this banner. So quite literally, the best banner ever made. The best banner ever made, though in hindsight, it does make me kind of hate the fact that a few months ago, I bought bullying in the store. Because like, again, as we've seen, I have the majority of the Wuwa roster. I can buy a constellation right now if I want. I have that many branches. So I bought Ling when she was in this store. I kind of wish I didn't do that now because I could have just pulled her off this banner, theoretically, and I'd have more branches. But that's not why we're here. We're not here for Ling. In this, we're here for Denia, our lovely Pookie Wookie. Look at our cutie. Oh my god, wait, I like how she has an affiliation with the Frax Tips is crossed out. Wait, that's so funny. And her birthplace is closed out. But yes, we are here for our lovely manic pixie magical girl who maybe is a little bit insane. Another pink-haired girl to add to the roster. Yes, yes. And that's all I got. That's all I got. She's gonna be in need. Gonna be lurking, grinding up. Yo. Oh wait, shit, chat's spawning in. Oops, I forgot. Good luck, Angel. Pepe smile. Also, yes, I'm a bit of an A-teaser shy. Bit of an A-tease gamer, if I do say so myself. Pepe smile. But yeah, of the two characters, like I would say in Hiyuki's case, I got interested in Hiyuki because of story itself. Denia, yes. Yeah. Now you wait just a. Now you. No, hold on. Actually, now you hold on just a minute. You wait just a minute there. I couldn't even finish glazing her. I couldn't even finish glazing. I couldn't even finish my glaze. But also, like, can we talk about how cool her design is? Like, genuinely, this is one of the coolest designs I think they've ever released in this freaking game. I love her design, like, so much. Everything about her aesthetically, I am genuinely in love with. Like, truly, she could be the most uninteresting character. Not accurate, because she's one of the most interesting characters I would say they've released as well. But she could be the most uninteresting character they dropped. I'd have to pull off design alone, because again, her design in both forms is so nice. So nice. Because like one thing for me, I like it when games and like animes and stuff have characters that have like different forms and stuff. I appreciate that. I do. Especially when like there's differences in their personality and stuff. What I won't like is when they do that and then the character proceeds to look almost the exact freaking same or like have minimal difference, you know. So I appreciate how starkly different she is both in aesthetic and personality. And also, comma, let's talk about her weapon and the fact that, like, for one, to my knowledge, this thing combines like literally a like postmodernism piece of art, like a literal like actual IRL painting and a black hole. And it looks really cool. But also, comma, it's pretty and I want it. Do I need it? No. Are we getting it? Yes. Now, is it going to be as early as her? Probably not, but like, hey man, I'll take it. But like I was going to say initially, with Hiyuki, I was interested in Hiyuki. I was interested. Oh my god, hi Ether. Hello. Just grabbing more mass for oh, who in the flark is that? It's like we get comes back, we get if I'm ever in a position where I'm like actually rich as hell, then yes, I'll get her literally just for you. I know next patch I'm like low-key like cooked because next patch we have Lucilla, and then we have the Edge Runner characters. Now again, I'm not a Cyberpunk person. I've never watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and I've not played a single Cyberpunk game. However, they are still collab characters, so like just by principle, I kind of want to pull for I want to say it's Lucy, who's the not free one. I think she's the banner unit. But yeah, by default, I kind of want to pull for them just because they're collab units. But I don't know if I will or not. Because the main one that I want from next patch is Lucilla. I want Lucilla. Because I want her to go on my Hiyuki team. I'm going to assume she's going to be a Glacio character. And it's going to do Glacio Chafe stuff. That's just what I'm going to hashtag assume. Okay, you know what's funny though? Actually, like on one end, it's really great that I got her early. But let's say I didn't, let's say like what I was talking about earlier when I bought Buling. Let's say I didn't buy Buling. I would still be in the position of not having Buling. Because I got her so early that I didn't get any other 4-star off the banner other than Yang Yang. But I'm not going to complain about it early. Bro, with how horrid my luck has been recently, I will take that. Though I do think we're going to pity for the freaking weapon, but I'm fine. I don't care. Well, okay, no, obviously I care. Like, preferably, yeah, I don't go the pity for the weapon, but I'm fine with that. At the very least, that's guaranteed. I'm good and I'm out. And there's like still a fair amount of things this patch I can do, like what's it called? Like in terms of events and stuff. Damn, girl. You being stingy with this weapon. You know what? It's fair. It's fair. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. You gave me the character early. I can't be mad. But also, I'm not doing another multi. Cause I don't wanna. That I think I'm deep enough that I'm like at soft. I think. I don't plan on going for. Okay, there it is. Because I don't plan on going for Lucilla's weapon when I get her. I just plan on getting Lucilla, and she'll just get whatever free to play thing give her. Whatever. Cool Lily, basically. He's not a horrible welfare saver. Oh, he's a welfare servant. Whenever you're free, I need help with 2 things. Oh, what 2 things in question? Question mark. Also, again, this thing is so freaking pretty. Oh, do I even have the stuff to like level it? Well, that went infinitely better than I thought it was going to. That went way better than I thought. Okay, so for this team, I don't have another setup for her, right? I don't. You know, I don't. Okay. Lene, Mornier, I love you both. Get off the team. Bye. Where is she? Actually, you know what? Even though she functions like she kind of does want to be ran with Shizuka, the whole like DOT thing, I kind of want to try running her with Lupa, but that's just because I just love Lupa. So like I may just try both of them, like both variants of her team. Only problem though, I don't know if I'll be able to now because that does involve me using another set. I believe if you're gonna run her with Lupa, you want to run her with Flaming Claw Print, and I don't think I have another set of Flaming Claw Print that's just lying around. So for now, we'll stick with the standard. We'll stick with the standard setup. Where is she? Yeah, we'll stick with the standard setup. Like, just look at how. Ooh, look at Pookie. Look at my Pookie. She's so adorable. Let me see. Welcome home, Denia. We have saved you from literally hell because that's where you basically were living at. Was borderline hell. Getting back an HSR from my boy Gil, based. Plus, on the bright side, they're probably going to be extremely good. For Rin, again, I really don't know what the hell they're about to do with Rin, like just in terms of her kit. Because like, I mean, okay, they gave her the Azov dagger. So I'm assuming she's gonna be like shooting laser beams and shit. But I'm still like surprised at the Rin pick. I love the outfit they gave her though. Though the fact that she's Erudition and she's coming out during a patch with Himiko Nova, I don't know what that's gonna mean for Thirda. I'm surprised she doesn't support. Same, because it's like the math ain't mathing. Though at the same time though, we don't know what she's gonna be. Like she's Erudition, but she could be an Erudition support. Because currently, well, I was saying this the other day. Currently, for the Erudition like path, we only really have DPS and sub DPS. We don't have like Like, you know how like we have remembrance characters, we have remembrance DPS, but we have remembrance supports. Like we have RMC and Cyrene, they're like remembrance supports. For Iridition, the only quote unquote supports are like Anaxa, but he's more of a sub DPS than a support. Jade, I feel like is also like she feels like a support now because of how little her damage is, but at the time I feel like she was more of a sub DPS. We don't really have like Iridition supports. So with us getting both Himiko Nova and Rin, I feel like one of them is going to be a support. Or at least that would make sense to me, because it's like, I don't know, it's just odd. Just give us two. And then Gilgamesh, I feel like you cannot make Gilgamesh a support. He has to be a DPS. I feel like you cannot make him a support. But at the same time, in HSR's case, support does not mean do no damage, because Mortonak's Blade is a freaking supposed to be a quote unquote debuffer, but he's a debuffer that like nukes the enemy team. So it's like, music and daily redeem thing. Oh, I can help with that. Yes. Though, okay, no, I'll probably have an easier time with the music thing. Simply, I just remember that easier, or I remember that better rather. Wait, so where does this doll go? Oh, it's on my little side. I don't know why I said my. What do you mean cannot perform action during battle? What battle am I in? Hello? Nothing is aggroed on me. All right, bro, whatever. Let me just leave. I think I pre-farmed for the right thing, so I should be fine. I think. I love Cyberpunk. I've heard very good things about both like the games and edge runs. I've just literally never sat down and like just gotten into it, you know? Like there's some anime that I like go out of my way to watch. I'm like, okay, like I want to get into this. Cyberpunk is one of those ones where I've heard about it, but I've not like seen anything that's like made me want to like get into it, you know? But I've also not seen a lot. Like when I say I've seen, I mean that I've seen very little. Like I've seen like a clip or two and like that's literally it. So when the collab got announced, I was like, oh, that's cool. But I'm like, that ain't my ball. So like, I'm good. I literally watched the video that you showed me before and it didn't work. Cyber, it wasn't entertaining. For the music thing, I'm assuming, right? Question mark. Edge Runner ending got me depressed. I did hear the ending was very sad. I heard the ending for Edge Runners was sad, and like the ending for Edge Runner is making people more sad about this collaboration, I think. Though I don't know why. Hope this thunderstorm goes away. Hope the ether storm.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm not surprised that they didn't choose Shiro Emiya. Innately. I'm more surprised that like, so the thing with the HSR, I remember like when the collab characters were initially revealed, like for last year with Saber and Archer. The thing that made it weird is that was when we got the remembrance path, like literally a path about like summons, and you then have a collaboration with a series about summoning servants, and then you proceed to not. What is her weapon, by the way? Crit damage or crit rate? Crit rate. Okay. You then proceed to not put, like, again, they could have just thrown Rin and Shiro into the game and just, again, like, just characters that are still functioning can still be Saber and Archer, but it still has the addition of Rin and Shiro. I mean, yeah, Rin and Shiro. But then a year later, we revisit it and then bring in Rin anyway. So it's just kind of weird. It's kind of just a weird choice, I feel, because it's like, why are we bringing in Rin without her? Like, Archer's already here. Archer's already here, but we're still bringing in Rin. Now, what I wouldn't be mad at is if they brought in Ishtar. Now, would they bring in Ishtar? Probably not, because this is more Fate Stay Night stuff, so naturally they wouldn't bring in Ishtar. But if they did, I would have literally creamed my pants. Also, that's horrible. Fucking shit. Look. Okay, so like I'm bricked. Okay, so like I'm bricked. I'm convulsing, actually. That's like literally a 4-liner. I'll take that. We'll take a 4-liner. I'll take that. Okay, what should it look like now? Okay, 74 to 282. That's better. That's better. Oh wait, I almost forgot. We haven't done her freaking like levels of this at all. Currently hoarding mass for the grand servant system coming through. The flirking what? The what now system? Okay, so to my understanding, she is a resonance liberation damage scaler. So we want to max her liberation, her forte circuit, and then I think her skill, then normal, then intro. I think. I wanted to have a good time. I just wanted to have like a good time and enjoy playing with all you and stuff. It becomes a mash swap of the yeah, like it just becomes a freaking just a mashup of a bunch of the stuff. And I'm just like, too much. But yeah, so it's gonna be like fully unmodded. But that also just makes it easier for everyone to just hop in. Y'all can just like add me. But I don't think I have you or Ether added on Steam. So like we'll add each other and then bada bing bada boom. Now then, for our lovely Pookie Wookie here. This is like, despite how long I've been recording for, this is like low-key the fastest I think I've gotten a character set up. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But thankfully, despite how complicated her kit like looks, I think I can relatively explain her decently.
I don't know.
Because respectfully, if we remove the outline here, actually no, take that off for a second. Do we see what I'm looking at? Do we see this? Do we see this? Do we see all this? Do we see all this? Are we seeing how long this is? Do we see this? Do we see this? Are we reading this? Respectfully, I ain't reading that shit.
No, I was not. No, somebody said L reader.
Y and Wuke.
Again, can we just like take a minute to admire? Take a minute to admire. To peep the view. Peep the cutie. Okay, so it may possibly be multiple days after Denia's banner. Okay, no, it's not as bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, see, like she's still here. She's still here. Anyways, we're just gonna go in and we're just gonna do stuff. We're just gonna do stuff. We're gonna do the things. Okay. It's just me. It's just me and you here. And for the most part, okay. I am so sorry for how my fucking voice sounds. Holy shit. Damn. I need to drink more water. Anyways, since it is now like patch ending day, or pretty much about to be the patch ending, a few things. One, we now know what the Cyberpunk collab is going to look like in full, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit like conflicted. I'm conflicted because like on one end, like they look cool. They look really, really good. Specifically, Lucy's model genuinely looks like absolutely fucking amazing in game. Like truly, they both look like astounding. But I haven't watched Edge Runners. I haven't watched Edge Runners, right? I haven't watched Edge Runners. I don't know if I will before the rude. The collab comes out. But like I kind of want to, because my thought process is like, okay, well if I don't watch it, there may be things I can mention that I won't understand because I haven't watched it, and I'm gonna feel stupid. I'm gonna feel dumb, and I don't want to feel dumb. But at the same time, I am lazy, and that's a lot of work. At the same time, though, someone told me it's only like 10 episodes. 10 episodes of pain and suffering. So maybe I will. I don't know. Anyways, enough about Cyberpunk collab. Back to Denia. So like, I don't know if I was just smoking like copious amounts of dick the first day of using her, or if I just can't understand button inputs. But yo, you want to like get out the air, Carthia? Thank you. Greatly appreciate if you get out the ow. That was rude of you. That was very rude. I don't appreciate that. But rotationally, she's not like complicated at all. Though for whatever reason, when I was looking at guides, I somehow, despite playing this game for however, like how long has it been? 3 years, 2 years, something like that. Despite that, for whatever reason, when I was reading basic 4, I was thinking like I had to activate basic 4 before I did anything else. But for the most part, when she pops in, that last like little pop, that is her basic 4. So she does her basic 4 instantly upon getting her intro. So I did slightly ow, rude to you. I did slightly misunderstand it. But other than that, it's pretty much this. And in terms of IMIS usage, she pretty much functions the same way that she would like outside of her Fusion Burst team, like when she's doing her Toon Break team. She pretty much works the exact same way. You go into her, you do her thing, and then you swap back out. Though between the two, I feel like, and I don't know if I will ever like run them individually to compare the two. Like between her Toon Break and her, can you like get out of the sky, please? Thank you. Between her Toon Break and her Fusion Burst option, the Toon Break, I feel like you're having higher damage numbers for like most of IMIS like attacks. Like there's times where I felt like I was doing something wrong. I'm like, why is my IMIS suddenly not doing as much damage per hit? But I guess the difference with Fusion Burst by comparison is because her damage numbers are probably a little bit lower because you occasionally just have this big explosion that occurs, which is kind of hard to see the damage number for. Like, again, I'm not doing a lot of damage like from these individual hits, but then you're randomly seeing like 50k plus explosions out of nowhere. But because it's the same like fusion number, it's kind of hard to see, because it kind of just gets lost in the amount of other numbers that show up whenever you're pressing buttons. So like just also like if you were to like play like a damage per screenshot thing, I would say her Fusion Burst combinations just feel a little like it can look more lackluster than it actually like appears. But also I'll probably stick with her in Fusion Burst mode simply because, well, I don't know actually, because I think at this point we have like information on Lucilla's kit. I believe she does go with Hiyuki, but naturally if you're gonna run Hiyuki, she literally does need cheats. Well, okay, I won't say she needs her, but in her case you're primarily running her with the Glacial Chase setup. Does this even hit? Oh, right. Yeah, you're primarily going to be running her with the Glacial Chase setup, especially because that's something that Lucilla also cares about a decent amount. So preferably Chisa's there, but at the same time, if you obviously can't run Chisa on 2 different teams. I didn't mean to E yet. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Whatever, it's fine. But it's like, sir, can you please hold still? Thank you, I appreciate it. You naturally can't have more than one Chisa, but like in the case of Denia, since I don't have Luke, she doesn't really have a place on my account other than running her with Imith. So in the event that I'm running both of those teams at the same time, which I mean, to be fair, this is like rarely ever gonna be an issue. The only time where like that's really a problem is like in Whimpering Waste. Whimpering Waste, and then like that other end game where you're like fighting multiple 600k. Right. In my case, since I don't have Luke, my Denia's only real place at the moment is with Imith. Now, what kind of freaking viral ass sound did you just give me for leaving the tower? Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, like as we get more characters, there might be another place for her. Actually, I guess it's the same thing like fundamentally kind of with Mornier when she initially came out. At first, when she came out, there wasn't, well, I guess you could stand to run her in like typical fusion comps just because of her just innate buffing that she gives, but there wasn't really like a solid place for her outside of just Toon related teams. But now you can kind of shove her with Luke, you can shove her with, if you're doing main DPS and A for whatever reason, you can shove her with Imith core, you can shove her with, where I end up doing half the time I end up using her like Galbrena just because I don't like Brant. No offense to him, I don't like this man. I don't like him simply because he's a man. I'm sorry, I don't like him. I don't care for him. I much prefer my cute girlies instead. I'm sorry. So yeah, like it can be a case like that. Or like Lene. Well, no, Lene was a bit more universal. Lene, when she came out, was like much more universal than at most with high roar characters, I feel, but especially in comparison to Denia, where like at the moment, she really only has 2 teams at the moment that like she really fits into, or rather 2 characters that can take advantage of her, which again, it's just Luke and then Imith. But I don't really care. I don't really care because I wanted Denia because I love Denia to death. This is daughter number 1. And now we have daughter number 2, both of which being pink-haired girls that are like low-key kind of dead. So I don't know what that really said about me for real, but like, it's okay. It's okay. But I feel satisfied with her performance outside of the fact that, again, I kind of hate that it took me multiple days before I was like, huh. You know, her basic attack 4 looks very similar to what she does when she like does her intro skill. So I'm a bit stupid there. And like Hiyuki, I think I was giving her too much field time in like earlier instances of using her. But in Denia's case, I don't really complain as much because like I kind of want her to have more field time. And if she does get more teams to be utilized in, I do hope there might be an instance where she's allowed to have more field time, because her design is adorable. I love her design. I love both versions of her design, and it would just be nice to see her on field more. But I am satisfied, and now my Imith once again has another buff, because as we all know, she totally needs more buffs. More buffs for the daughters. Actually, the daughters and auntie. Yeah, daughters and auntie. That is this comp. Daughters and auntie.